Over the last few weeks, the last week, we've been helping with schools, teaching English in schools, and all the way from kindergarten up to high school age.
We pretty much just were teaching the kids some English, playing around with them, having fun, and I really think it was impacting the kids. They had an awesome time.
And just like sharing Jesus' love, like this one school, we weren't really allowed to share about like Jesus himself, but we still like shared love to them, and it was obvious that they really received that love.
It was really good. We had to trust the Lord a lot because we didn't know what to expect most of the time. We sometimes had to prepare for a lesson only 15 minutes before it was time to share it with the kids.
We pretty much were doing dramas and also playing some games and teaching them some English stuff, and I think it really also left an impact on them as well. They were really getting involved with the games, having fun, and they loved the dramas we did.
I hope that the seed that we've planted will grow in their heart, and eventually somebody else will come along and talk to them, and they'll be accepting of them too.
Often when you're a teenager, you think that life isn't good enough, or you'll find enjoyment through alcohol or drugs or friends or girls and stuff. And at the end, Jesus came and he took the ropes off of the person, and that represents him taking the hard times, the stress, the sin that we have on our lives. He took them on himself, so we don't have to live with them. And we were also at the night market yesterday evening that was also with Extreme, and pretty much we were just handing out pamphlets and singing songs, letting people come and do some karaoke, and we also had a group of b-boys out, and they're doing some break dancing, showing their moves, and just it drew a crowd, and there's people actually coming to talk to us, interested, and I think it's going to really work for the ministry, and that they'll actually have more people coming in, and it will show, and it will be a blessing to the ministry and also to the people that are being reached.
Working with Extreme has also really been a lot of fun. We have been doing a lot of giving out flyers and music and dance classes with them, and it really takes the attention of the youth, because that's what they're all about, right? They're all about like fun and dance, and I think building the relationship with them through that helps a lot, so that once that we have that relationship, we can share more about God, and their hearts is even more open to receive the gospel, right? So it's been a good time.
God's just been like showing me new ways of ministering to people. I come here and nobody really knows the gospel, so you gotta find new techniques and ways to be able to minister to the kids or to any people you really come in contact with. And also he's also been pushing me to get more out there and be able to speak in front of bigger groups of people, which I'm not used to. Usually a lot more shy, and I don't talk to big groups of people, or I freeze up, and I think he's really been pushing me to get out there and actually have confidence in him and know that he will prepare me for what I need, and he will be the words that I need to say. And when I do get in front of people, that it will just flow, and I'll be able to minister successfully, and it will hit the hearts of the people that it needs to hit. And he's really given me the confidence in these 2 weeks to do that.
I think one of the things that God has really been teaching me is compassion for the people. I realized that giving love is hard to give when you don't have it, right? So just being really in God's presence and receiving His love so that we could be able to give it out to the kids too. And also, as we meet people, it's not about just having fun with them and the relationship and preaching the gospel to them, right? But it's about really feeling the Holy Spirit, what He wants to say to these kids, and just being conscious of the Holy Spirit so that what we give them is not from ourselves, but from God.
In this last week, God has been showing me quite a few things. whether through devotions or through the teaching. What I've been getting is that I need to be more flexible with different things. I have to just, when I don't know what to do or when my ability is not enough, I have to lean on God's ability. I have to trust Him to give me the words to say or tell me what I should do with kids. And because often interacting with people is not my strong point, and so I just have to rely on God to help me with that.